you guys are doing. Sorry, my mouth feels dry. So I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. As I'm doing this video, it's Sunday, right? So I am about to get ready to dye my hair. Yes, it's that time again. I think it's been about 5 weeks since I last dyed my hair, which when I previously dyed my hair, I used Dark and Lovely. And Dark and Lovely is one of my dyes that I can honestly consider as a staple for me, just because I fell in love with using Dark and Lovely box dye. I have some previous videos where I did in the past talking about the Dark and Lovely. Also, I even have one video where I actually did talk about the L'Oreal. All right, and so that being said, today's video is about L'Oreal, and I'm going to explain my reasons behind that. So I went to Walmart, Wally World, and I usually get my Dark and Lovely at Walmart, all right? So the local Walmart that I went into, they had other colors in the Dark and Lovely, but they did not have the jet black in the Dark and Lovely Fade Resistant, the one that I usually get. And so I really needed to dye my hair. My grays are starting to show, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, you know, they were out. And I was desperate. I needed a box of dye. So I was like, well, I did start looking at other colors as an option in the Dark and Lovely brand. And then I was like, let me see if any other brand has jet black. So I started proceeding to do that. I saw L'Oreal, and I'm like, you know what? You know, I've used L'Oreal in the past. And so I was like, you know what, why not? All right, so today's video is all about L'Oreal, all right? And so I'm not a stranger to L'Oreal. I've used L'Oreal, like I said, in the past, their dyes in the past, all right? And I have nothing really against L'Oreal. I just kind of just stopped using L'Oreal, all right? There was no negative reason behind it. I just kind of stopped. So I'm for this video, it's all about L'Oreal. So that's my reasons behind that, and I'm going to show you the box. So this is how the box look here. I got it from my local Walmart. All right, so Walmart does sell it. I'm pretty much sure other stores do too. However, I didn't look, if I'm gonna be honest, but I know Walmart do. All right, and so this is the box. All right, this is the color I got is one ultimate black, because I was looking for jet black. And so in L'Oreal, I think this would be considered as jet black, all right, ultimate black. All right, and so the box says new and improved, superior preference, rich luminous fade defying color. So this box actually does say up to 9 weeks of radiance, great coverage and conditioning, all right, high impact shine. And so yeah, so I am going to go ahead and I'm gonna open up the box, and also not only am I gonna open up the box, but I will just kind of walk you through my steps, and yeah, just walk you through my steps on what all that I did, you know, to dye my hair. I am going to probably read the back of the box since I'm looking at it as I'm talking to you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it. So it just says superior preference. It says up to 9 weeks of fade defying color. Superior preference is powered by a new fade defying system, a perfect concentration of long-lasting dyes combined with conditioning gel texture for better fiber coating. Provide long-lasting rich tones in up to 9 weeks of fade defying color. It says beautiful gray coverage suitable for all hair types. Rich luminous color. The Shine Protect Conditioner infused with a UV filter and vitamin E helps keep your first day color vibrancy and provides silky, resilient hair. Use it once a week for high impact shine. So unique floral fragrance. So I guess it comes with a little tube that you can, it says UV filter, that you can use on it says use it once a week. So I don't know if you're supposed to use it like when you're about to wash your hair, or just use it once a week. That part I don't know, but of course once I read the instructions I have better clarity on that. But I am gonna open up the box, and I probably would even walk y'all through that as I'm, you know, opening up the box. And yeah, why not? I'll probably do that. All right. But yeah, so it comes with, so from the side of the box, if you turn it around, which is like this, let me show you what I see. So on the side of the box here, it says improve experience with, it says now with a no drip texture, the new conditioning gel formula offers better hair adherence and more precise application. Combined with the Shine Protect conditioner, hair will be left soft and silky to the touch. So it comes with 3 things. Number 1 is the developer cream. Number 2 is the color gel. And number 3 is the Shine Protect conditioner. Now, I think the Shine Protect conditioner is what they're talking about as far as you can use that once a week. So I'm going to assume if it's the conditioner, then more than likely every time you wash your hair, is probably they're recommending that you use the conditioner. But if I'm gonna be honest, just from looking at the box, the conditioner is not that big, so I am iffy on how long is it's supposed to last. You know, I'm iffy if it's gonna make it for you to be able to use it on a weekly basis, if that makes sense. So it says for hair longer than shoulders, you should use more than 1 pack. It may be needed for full head coloring. So if you're planning, in my case I'm not, but if you're a person that that wants to dye your entire head, then you may need more than 1 box if you have longer hair. And if you have short hair, then, you know, 1 box should be just fine. But if you do have long hair, you know, 2 to 3 boxes might be something you would have to get if you're just trying to dye the full entire head. All right. In my case, however, I'm not doing that. I'm just really just focusing on my grays. And my issue when it comes to my grays is usually the front areas, like my edges, like the top, like of my crown of my head, which would be like all up in here, and so those are my gray areas. All right. And so those are the areas I like to take care of. All right. And so yeah, so okay, I'm gonna end this video and I will be back with another video, just, you know, opening this up in front of you guys. All right, so stay tuned. Hi guys, I told you I'll be back, so I'm back. So this is the box here, same box, L'Oreal. I'm going to open this up in front of you guys, and I might need my scissors, which luckily it's close by. All right, try to use my scissors there. I have it taped up, which is a good thing. You want your stuff taped. You don't want it where it's not taped or sealed. Put my scissors back. All right, I'm opening it up in front of you guys. So yes, it comes with, sorry y'all, what made that do that? I probably actually need my phone holder thingy. Hopefully that makes it. All right, so like I was saying before that happened, it comes with 3 things here. This is number 1, developer cream here, like I was saying to you in the previous video. I'm gonna kind of bring it a little closer. Hopefully my phone camera doesn't fall. This is number 2, which is the color gel. So more than likely you would, anyone that purchased this will have to take probably 2 and pour it into 1. But again, I'm gonna get the instructions and actually read it. All right. So this is how this looks. And this is how this looks. This is number 3, which is Shine Protect conditioner. So they make it easy peasy, I guess, as far as you understanding on the steps, because they have the steps in order here, which really the Dark and Lovely is similar to that. I mean, it's easy to follow the steps. Okay, this is the instructions, which is sealed up. Usually the instructions is always sealed up because usually they have gloves, and usually sometimes they have other things like the little stick, but I think in this instance it's kind of just the gloves, or not. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's the gloves. So this is how the gloves, which I kind of like it. It's kind of a thick type of gloves here. So it comes with gloves, all right, which I suggest that you do put on so your fingers and nails doesn't stain, your skin don't stain. So this is the instructions, which I am going to read, not the entire instructions to you guys, but I was going to read some of the things that I think is important, like mixing. So put the it says put on the colorless gloves, which is the black gloves here. Twist off the tip of the developer #1 cream applicator cap and disregard. Remove the cap from the bottle. Open and pour the entire content of color 2 into developer #1, which I kind of just said that. Place your glove finger over the open tip, point away from your face, and shake it thoroughly until mixture is totally blended. Use mixture immediately. So once you shake it all up and have it mixed up really good, then they want you to use it immediately. Caution, never leave the tip unopened after mixing. Container may burst, so use immediately. Do not save unused mixture. So they do not want you to save anything over, which I highly recommend that you don't do that either. Right? I don't ever do anything like that, so please don't do that. Let's see what else. Option A, do not touch up the root application if you do color every 4 to 6 weeks. So I guess that's their recommendation. They're saying like if you do color every 4 to 6 weeks, they do not want you touching up the root with this shade or similar shades. Okay, I don't really know the reason behind that, but they don't want you to. I don't know. I'm gonna say if you do have some grays in that area and you're in the root area that you're trying to cover up, I don't really see any. I do what you want. Do you? Okay, I'm just gonna say that. Do you? All right. Do what you think is best. All right. Says touch up your root area first. So just letting you know what areas you're trying to touch up. Touch it. It says make 1/4 part. And I want you to part your hair into 4 sections. Pretty much that's what the instructions are saying here. It says throughout dry unwashed hair with the applicator tip. So they want you to put the coloring in on dry areas that's not wet. All right. Apply hair color mixture into the new growth root area only. So new growth area. Saturate working from the root to the back of your head. Leave the color on new growth root area for 20 minutes. Tip. For stubborn grays, you can leave on additional 5. So basically 20 to 25 minutes tops is what they're recommending. All right. You know, if you have some grays that just does not want to turn black, then you can leave additional 5 minutes. So again, 20 to 25 minutes tops. Apply to the rest of the hair, and just keep continuously applying to the rest of the hair. It says rinse out when it's time to rinse. Okay, let me reread that. When time is up, add a small amount of warm water to your hair and work until the lather. Rinse until water runs clear and squeeze excess moisture from the hair. Condition and recondition weekly. So apply enough shine, protect conditioner. 3, to thoroughly saturate your hair. Massage through your hair, leave on for 2 to 3 minutes, then rinse with cool water to help protect your color against fading with blemishing moisture and optimize shine. Use shine protect conditioner once a week after shampooing. All right, so yeah, they want you to use that conditioner weekly. Come on y'all, what y'all think? The way this is, honestly, I highly doubt this is, it may, just looking at this tube, I'm gonna say 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops maybe. And I'm a conditioner girly, meaning like I'm pretty heavy when it comes to my conditioners. I like to use a lot of conditioner in my hair. So, but however, since I know that, you know, they want you to use this on a weekly basis, I might try to, make sure I save enough to last for a good 2 to 3 weeks. So when I on my wash days, I can be able to wash my hair with or shampoo it and condition with this. Who knows? We'll see. There is something else I want to say, and I say it in all my videos, and also I'm not saying this is what you should do. Do you? All right, I'm always gonna say do you. I'm not telling anyone to do this, okay? But this is what I do, and it works for me. This is not coded for me saying that this is what I want you to do, because disclaimer, I'm not telling you that. You are an adult at the end of the day. You do what is best for you, all right? But however, what I do, and I explain my reasons, and I always explain my reasons as to why I do what I do. But what I do is, I know the instructions, none of the box dyes will tell you to shampoo your hair after you rinse off the coloring. However, I do get my shampoo, a shampoo that does say that it's color safe, and I shampoo my hair to get all the coloring out of my hair. Then I proceed to the conditioner that comes in the box. All right, and then after I condition my hair, then sometimes I even use the conditioner that I have for my that's actually the same brand for my shampoo. I use that same brand for my conditioner as well. So I include both conditioners, the conditioner that comes with the box, and then the conditioner that's with the brand of my shampoo, and then I just rinse it all out. The reasons behind that is because when I was doing it exactly like the box, word per word how the box says to do, which the box is letting you don't use any type of shampoo, you just use the conditioner, because every box dye comes with a conditioner. There's no shampoo, it just comes with a conditioner. So when I did it exactly like the box, I will always find where there were coloring coming out of my hair, and it would get into my clothes. When I would style my hair, there would color be all my nails. It was literally a mess. And I just got tired of that. And I'm like, okay, what can I do to prevent that? Because I'm like, okay, I need to dye my hair because I'm trying to, hide my grays. I'm not ready to embrace my grays. So I was trying to figure out what can I do? And then I thought of, okay, how about, just shampoo your hair, like just find a shampoo that says color safe on it and just shampoo it, because obviously just using that conditioner alone is not rinsing out all that color. And I don't know why these companies don't think of that, why they're just okay with just only providing everybody with a conditioner and no shampoo. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of dumbfounded about that process of it, but hey, who knows? Anyway, that is my reasons behind what I do, because again, coloring was literally coming out of my hair. When I style it, it would get all on my nails, get all on my fingers. It was a little mess. Sometimes it would even get into stain my clothes. It was a mess, y'all. And so because of that, I had to do something different, right? And since now I do it my way, I'm actually happy because my hair looks more healthier. It is more healthier. Like when I was doing it like the instructions according to the box, I'm telling you my experiences. I was dealing with a lot of shedding, and I was dealing with a lot of like my hair felt brittle. It didn't feel healthy, if that makes sense. My strands didn't feel vibrant. So with all that being said, now the way I'm doing it, my hair definitely feels healthier. It's not dull. It's not shedding a lot, and I feel confident enough to dye my hair the way I'm dyeing it now, because I add the shampoo, and of course I'm using 2 different conditioners. I'm using the conditioner that comes with the box, but also I'm using the conditioner that's with the same brand as the shampoo that I'm using. So yeah, hopefully all that makes sense. Again, I'm not telling you that that's what you have to do. I'm just sharing my experiences, sharing with you what I do, and just being very transparent and let you know what is working for me. Again, I'm not telling you that that is what you have to do. All right. I don't know. I see something weird on my phone, but I just disregard it for now. But yeah, But yeah, so hopefully that makes sense. I am going to go ahead and proceed and get started because I read the instructions with you guys, so I kind of have an idea of what I need to do with my hair. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to end this video. I will come back probably with another video of my process. I guess probably me have dyed my hair. Probably, more than likely, the next video you'll see my hair will be already dyed, and I just share my experiences with you as far as how I like the L'Oreal, which again, I'm not a stranger to L'Oreal. I'm just being very honest with you guys. I'm not a stranger to L'Oreal. However, I think I am a stranger to this particular dye box though. I mean, because they have different ones. This one's called Superior Preference. So I don't think I used the Superior Preference before, but I'm not a stranger to the company itself, if that makes sense. So I never have used the one that's called Superior Preference dye box. So this is new for me. All right, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about sharing my thoughts about this particular dye box here. Superior Preference. I never used Superior Preference before, but I'm not a stranger to L'Oreal in general. All right, I've used their other previous dye boxes in the past. All right, so yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that wasn't no confusion there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, and then again, when I come back with another video, my hair will be already dyed, and I just will kind of just share my experiences and kind of share my thoughts with you guys on whether if I liked it, don't like it, things like that. All right, ending on that note, have a beautiful, blessed day. Hey everyone, how you guys are doing? I'm doing this video because this video is about me using the L'Oreal. So this is like a L'Oreal, I guess you can call it a L'Oreal review. All right, and so here's the box here. It's open, and this is how it looks. I got this at my local Walmart. No, L'Oreal is not sponsoring this video, okay? I'm not affiliated with L'Oreal by any means. The reason why I decided to use this particular dye, was because I normally Dark and Lovely is my go-to dye box that I usually love to, go when it's time for me to touch up my grays. I usually always go and get the Dark and Lovely dye box. All right, so it's called the Fade Resistance, and I've done videos in the past, so definitely check out those videos of me talking about the Dark and Lovely and everything like that. And so anyway, I went to my local Walmart recently and tried to purchase the Dark and Lovely, and guess what? They had other colors in the Fade Resistant Dark and Lovely, but they did not have the one that I normally use, which is called the Jet Black, which would be considered #1. All right, they didn't have it. All right, and so I was like, oh my goodness, what I'm gonna do, because I need to touch up my grays. And so I initially thought maybe I should just look at other colors in Dark and Lovely and see, but then when I started doing that, I was like, I was kind of iffy on doing that, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna, I'm knowing me, I'm not gonna like doing that. And so I was like, well, let's look at other brands, other brands basically. And so as I was looking, I seen L'Oreal, and I'm like, okay, I'm not a stranger to L'Oreal. I've used L'Oreal in the past, so you can definitely check out my video that I did. It might have been like at least 3 years ago of me talking about the L'Oreal. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago that I did that video. I'm not for sure how long ago it was, but I do have a video about me talking about the L'Oreal. I think it was in red, I believe, the color I did it in. But anyway, but it wasn't this particular dye box, which this one's called Superior Preference. Sorry, my paper that I had inside is coming out. But yeah, so
I never used Superior Preference before, which is, it says new and improved Superior Preference, which luminous fade defying color. So I haven't used this particular, I don't know what you want to call it. This particular, this particular color or this particular dye bots per se, all right? But I'm not a stranger to L'Oreal, the company itself. I'm not a stranger to it. I'm not a stranger to their dyes. I've used their other dyes in the past, all right? I'm just, I am new to this one particular, and so I do want to give you my thoughts about it, give you my what I experienced, things like that, regarding it. Okay, now of course, I am how explainable and how easy it is, so it's nothing difficult. So if you're a beginner, say you're someone that never ever dyed your own hair before, this is definitely beginner friendly. So you don't, no worries there, all right? It's very beginner friendly, all right? Definitely read the instructions. It does come with instructions. Definitely read the instructions, but it's very beginner friendly, okay? It comes with a developer cream, which is, it's numbered. It's numbered as 1. It comes with the coloring, which is number 2, and of course you take the color and pour it into the developer, and then of course you just mix it up and shake it for a good little while. You want to put your index finger on top of the tip, because you want to take the cap off, of course, and you want to put your finger on the tip and just shake it really good until you feel comfortable that it's mixed well. And then after you do that, you'll proceed with going ahead and taking it and start pouring, covering your hair up with the dye, covering the grays, if that's what you're trying to if that's what you're trying to do, is cover your grays up, then that's how you would go about doing that. But if you're a person that's saying, I just really want to dye my hair, then of course, just apply where where you're trying to, the areas that you're trying to apply the dye to, all right? But yeah, it's very beginner friendly, so it definitely get 5 stars for being beginner friendly, for sure. I'm trying to think. I really don't have anything negative to say about this dye. If I'm gonna be really honest, I have nothing negative to say about it. It's very beginner friendly. The instructions was very easy to understand when you read it. Maybe only con I have is just with this conditioner. Like, I don't want to pull it out because if you can see, there's a mess inside here, right? Because I did use it. All right, but what I'm going to point out is this. You see this right here? And I showed it to y'all in the previous video, how tall it is and everything. It's really not that, it's not really that tall of a tube for them to say that they want you to use the conditioner on a weekly basis, because it literally in the instructions, it says to use the conditioner weekly. Like, they want you to use it after you get done shampooing your hair. They say it helps with the color fading from your hair. It keeps the color lasting in your hair, which is very understandable. However, I feel like they should give a bigger tube, or I don't know, something a little bit bigger. So I do have I don't have a whole lot left. I do have a little left, and I purposely make sure I had a little left so I can use it for when I wash my hair. I do like to wash my hair at least once a week. I have, if I don't do once a week, I definitely do bi-weekly. I don't let it go past the bi-weekly stage. But I definitely do wash my hair at least once a week, all right? Or, I say at least, but I should just say within my time window is either once a week or bi-weekly, all right? That's kind of how I do my hair washing here. But when but the whole point of where I'm trying to go with this is that if you're someone that, dye your hair weekly, or not say dye your hair weekly, if you're someone that washes your hair on a weekly basis, and if you're trying to use this particular conditioner that comes with the L'Oreal Paris, you're gonna find it difficult. I'm gonna say you probably at the most be able to have a little bit left for the next following week to wash your hair, but after that, I'm gonna say probably not, if I'm gonna be really honest about it. But that's just my thoughts about it. I think it should be a little bit bigger if they want someone to use it, on a weekly weekly basis to maintain the color and keep the color from, you know, fading. The box does say it's up to 9 weeks. I would have to kind of give you an update because right now it's just way too soon. I can't tell you how long it's going to last. This is my first time using this particular dye. They're called Superior Preference. All right, so it's kind of hard for me to say, so I don't know. I won't have the answers to that until later on, but it does say 9 weeks. We'll see. I was able to give y'all my thoughts and my experiences with the Dark and Lovely, and kind of, you know, give you my my opinions on that and how long it was for me, how long it lasted as far as color go. But for this one, I will have to give you like an update and let you guys know. But yeah, so far I like it. I like how it came out. Of course, I just put my hair in the updo. The color is exactly like the Jet Black and Dark and Lovely. I figured it would be. I mean, the number here does say 1, and of course on the Dark and Lovely, their Jet Black says number 1 also. It's called Jet Black. This one is called Ultimate Black, but literally means the same thing, same color, right? But yeah, I like it. I really don't have any complaints. Like I said, the only complaint I have is really just with the conditioner itself. And the only reason because they're telling you they want you to use it on a weekly basis, is for once a week. After you shampoo, they want you to use it weekly. I'm gonna say, you know, good luck on having a lot left, because for me, I honestly barely had a little bit left. I mean, I intentionally made sure it was. And again, that's also if you're just like, if you're going strictly off of the instructions on the dye box, then yeah, I'm gonna say you probably won't have you're going to use all of this up within the same day if you're going, you know, if you follow the instructions by the T. All right, but if you somehow manage to be able to use a different conditioner right along with this conditioner, then yeah, you maybe could probably be able to save some. Again, do you. I always tell people, do you. I'm not telling you to, you know, I'm not telling you to not follow the instructions, so don't think that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm just going to say, just do what works for you. All right. I kind of just gave you I did on the previous video, I kind of gave you my explanation as to why I use the shampoo, and then proceed with the conditioner that comes with the box, and then I even use the conditioner that the brand of the conditioner that I use as far as the brand of the shampoo, if that makes sense. So I kind of I mentioned all of that already, but yeah. So I guess, like I said, I give it a 9. I mean, from 1 to 10, I give it a 9. I mean, it's an absolutely good dye. I have no regrets on, you know, getting this. Who knows, I might run up getting it again. You know, you never know. I might this, you know, maybe become one of my staples, or it just may be something that, you know, it's, you know, like if you're, look, how can I say this, like if you're out of something, what is your what is, like, you know, plan A, plan B. This might be always my plan B. You know, if, you know, my Dark and Lovely is not available, then, you know, it's nice to know that I can follow back and just be able to get the L'Oreal. Or who knows, like I said, I really did like it. I have no regrets, so who knows, I might purposely be, you know, when I go and when it's time for me to touch up on my dye again, I might purposely, you know, look for the L'Oreal. This is coming all out the box. I might purposely look for the L'Oreal instead. Okay, so who knows, you guys will know, because I'm gonna keep you updated on my color journey. Of course, you know, me dyeing my hair, of course I'm gonna keep y'all updated on that. But yeah, what else I gotta say? I don't know if I have anything else to really say. I just wanted to, you know, let you guys know my experiences with it, and I have nothing negative to say whatsoever. I'm trying to think if there's something. Can't think of anything really. I think I touched on just about everything that I had to really say regarding this dye. yeah, if I think of anything, I'll let you guys know. But I'm just, I guess, I don't know, I'm lost for words right now because I'm like, I don't know, I don't have anything else to say regarding it. But I do like the color. I like how it did cover all my grays. And so yeah, I'm very happy, very pleased with the results. This might be round up becoming my go-to dye box after all. You know, you never know. Because I really don't have anything negative to say about it at all. And if I'm gonna be really honest, I almost like it. I'm gonna have to say it almost probably rank a little bit higher than the Dark and Lovely right now. I mean, in my opinion, okay. Now again, I have not. This is just, me. I just dyed my hair today, y'all. So I would have to give you an update on how long the color lasts. So maybe I'm being hasty on on saying what I'm about to say, but let me just wait and see how long the color actually lasts in my hair before I give it before I rank it higher than the Dark and Lovely. So I don't want to rank it too soon until I can give it a fair give it enough allotted time to see how long the color is going to last. But yeah, so far I'm very happy and pleased with it. And yeah, that's it. So you guys have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.